הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Although we are not physically together, we are still coming together to celebrate as a community, and to celebrate especially with Matty and his family as they mark his occasion of his bar mitzvah. And so we welcome all of our guests this morning, as well as everybody who's coming to support from our Aleph community. There are two ways you can watch our service today. The first is on Zoom. Zoom gives you the best sense of community because you can see your fellow community members' faces smiling back at you. And so if you wish to have that sense of community, please log on to Zoom. You can choose to put your screen on active speaker mode, and we'll suggest that you do that around the Torah service so that you can see Matty big on your screen as he reads Torah for his community. You also can choose whether to be seen or not to be seen by turning your camera on and off. And do note that we have the ability to turn your camera off. We are a community coming together to pray. So if we feel you're doing something that doesn't help our praying community, we will virtually reach into your screen and turn your cameras off. You can also watch on YouTube today, and you can find the YouTube link embedded in our website, so just go to the Aleph website, and that has the best sound quality. So if you're most concerned about the sound this morning, then please go onto YouTube. We begin our service on page 160 with the words of Ma Tovu. Ma Tovu, Ma Tovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkanotecha Yisrael, Ma Tovu, Ma Tovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkanotecha Yisrael, Va'ani berov chastecha, ahavo veitecha, eshtecha ve'elhecha kodshecha, be'yiratecha, Adonai ahavti, me'yon beitecha, u'mekom mishkan kevodecha, mishkan kevodecha, va'ani eshtachave, va'echraha, evracha livnei Adonai, ozi, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkanotecha Yisrael, va'ani tefilati lecha, Adonai et ratzon, Elohim berov chasdecha, Elohim berov chasdecha, aneni be'emet jishecha, ma tovu, ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkanotecha Yisrael. We turn the page to page 162 and read the two brachot that wake up our bodies and our souls. The next section of prayers that we're going to say together are prayers traditionally said in the home, prayers that we're meant to say before we come to synagogue to prepare ourselves for prayer in community. So these are prayers that help us to focus in on our bodies and our souls and where we feel this morning. The first blessing, thanks God for all of our vessels and our openings that continue to work in the way that they should. It's a prayer that feels particularly poignant at this time in our history as people. And so we read together on page 162. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatsa et ha'adam b'chokhmah, uvaravo nekavim, chalulim, galui v'yadua lifnei chisei chavodecha, she'im yipateach echad mehem, o yisatem echad mehem, אי-אפשר להתקיים ולעמוד לפניך. ברוך אתה אדוני, רופא כל בשר ומפליא לעשות. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, שנתת בי טהורה היא. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, שנתת בי טהורה היא. אתה בראת, אתה יצרת, אתה נפחת בי. ואתה משמרה בקרבי. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, שנתת בי טהורה היא. ברוך אתה אדוני, המחזיר נשמות למתים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, שעשני בצלם אלוהים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, שלא עשני נוכריה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, שלא עשני שפחה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, שעשה לי כל צורכי. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, פותח עברים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, מלביש ערומים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, מתיר אסורים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, זוקף כפופים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, המכין מצעדי גבר. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, עוזר ישראל בגבורה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, עוזר ישראל בתפארה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, הנותן לעייף כוח. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו, מלך העולם, המעביר שינה מעיני, ותנומה מעפר פי. Having woken up our bodies and our souls, we turn to page 171 as we prepare to encounter God. Adonai melech, Adonai melech, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. V'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu yihyeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Hoshienu Adonai Eloheinu, lehodot l'shem kodshecha, lehishtabeach b'tehilatecha. Baruch Adonai Elohei Israel, min ha'olam v'yad ha'olam, v'yama kol ha'am, amen. Hallelujah, hallelujah, kol hanshama hallelujah, hallelujah. Baruch she'ama v'haya ha'olam, baruch hu. Baruch omer v'oseh, baruch gozeh u'mekayim, baruch oseh v'reshit, baruch merachem al ha'aretz, baruch merachem al habriot, baruch meshalem sacher tov l're'av, baruch ma'aveh afela u'mevi ora, baruch el chai la'ad v'kayam lenetzach, baruch she'en lefanav avla, v'lo shicha v'lo masof anim, v'lo mikach shochad. Tzadiku b'chol derachav, v'chasid b'chol ma'asav. Baruch podeh u'matzil. Baruch hamenachil menucha le'amo Yisrael b'yom Shabbat Kodesh. Baruch hu u'varuch shemo, u'varuch zichro le'ol me'ad. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, ha'melech ha'gadol v'ha'kadosh av ha'rachaman. Mehulal b'fi amo, meshubach u'mafo'ah b'lshon kol chasidav v'avadav. Uveshirei David avdecha nehalelecha Adonai Eloheinu, bishvachot uvizmirot, nohodecha negadelecha nefa'erecha v'namlichecha, v'nazkir shimcha melkeinu Eloheinu, yachid chei ha'olamim. Meshubach u'mafa'ah shemo ade'ad, baruch atah Adonai, melech mehulal betishbachot. Having promised God that we will praise through psalms and song, we turn to page 176 to our psalm for the Shabbat day. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai. Uzamer l'shimcha elyon, uzamer l'shimcha elyon, lahagid baboker chavdecha, ve'emunatecha balelot. Ale asor va'ale navel, ale higayon bechino, Ki simachthani Adonai before Alecha, b'ma'aseh yadecha aranein. Ma gadlu ma'asecha Adonai, ma'od amku mechshavotecha. Yishba'a lo yeda, uchzil lo yavin etzot. B'frach risha'im komo esav, v'yatzitzu kol po'ele aven, lihishamdam ade ad. Va'ata marom leolam Adonai. Ki hine oivecha Adonai. Ki hine oivecha yovedu. Yet pardu kol po'ale aben, batar em ker em kani beloti b'shemen ra'anan, batabet eni b'shurai, b'kamim alai mereim, tishmana oznai. Tzadik katama yifrach, ke'eres bavanon yizgei, shtulim bebeit Adonai, Bechatrot Eloheinu yafrichu, od yenuvun beseva, deshenim v'rananim yehiyu, lahagid ki yashar Adonai, zuhurim v'lo avlatabo. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai. And we continue to praise God with Psalms on page 180. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, Albert Concho. Hallelujah, Birki Yahuzo. Hallelujah, Big Verotaf. Hallelujah, Karov, good Lord. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, beteka shofar. Hallelujah, benevel v'chino. Hallelujah, betov v'machor. Hallelujah, beminim v'ugav. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, B'tziltzalei Shama. Hallelujah, B'tziltzalei Trua. Kol Hanshama, Tehallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We turn to page 199. Baruch Adonai Leolam, Amen ve'amen. Baruch Adonai Elohim Elohei Yisrael, Osei Niflaot Levado, Uvaruch Shem Kavodo Leolam, Vayimale Kavodo Ez Kol Haaretz, Amen ve'amen. Nishmat Kol Chai, Tevarech et Shimcha, Adonai Eloheinu, Beruach kol basar, Tefa'eru dromen, Zichrecha Malkeinu tamid. Min ha'olam ve'ad ha'olam ata el. Umi baladecha ein lanu melech, goel u'moshiach, podei u'matzil, vo'onei u'mrachem. B'chol eit tzara v'suka, ein lanu melech ozeh v'somech zulatecha. Elohei harishonim v'ha'acharonim, Eloah kol briot, Adon kol tladot, hamehulal b'chol hatishbachot, hamenaheg olamo b'chesed u'vriotav b'rachamim. V'Adonai lo yanum v'lo yishan, hame'orer yishenim v'hamekir tznirdamim, mechayei meitim v'rofeh cholim, pokeach ivrim v'zokef kufufim, lecha levadecha anachnu modim. We are about to enter the part of our service where we pray as a community. We've gone from individual prayer and reflection into communal prayer. And so we take one moment before we enter into that time when we call one another to prayer with the words of the Baruch Hu, to have some personal time, to reflect, to have some silence. So we're going to sing our way in and sing our way out. And take some time in between to either read the poem on the page in front of you or to have your own personal prayer. Ilufinu male shira, shira chayam, ushonenu rina kamon galav. Ilufinu male shira, shira chayam, ushonenu rina kamon galav. Shochenat Maharom V'kadosh Shemo V'chatuv Ranenu Tzadikim B'Adonai La Yesharim Navatehina B'fi Yesharim Titromam Uvedifrei Tzadikim Titbarach Uvilshon Chasidim Titkadash Ubekerev Kadoshim Tithalal Yishtabach Shimcha Le'ad Malkeinu Ha'el HaMelech HaGadol VaHaKadosh B'Shamayim u'Ba'aretz Ki L'cha Na'eh Adonai Eloheinu V'Elohei Avoteinu Le'olam Va'ed Shirush V'cha Kedusha u'Malchut Barachot v'hodaot l'shimcha hagadol v'hakadosh u'me'olam v'yad olam ata'el Baruch atah Adonai borei chol haneshamot ribon kol hama'asim haboche b'shirei zimra Malachei ha'olamim. We invite you to rise with us as we call one another to prayer with the words of the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai ha'mevorach Baruch Adonai ha'mevorach le'olam va'ed. Please take your seats. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotze or uvorei choshech, osei shalom uvorei et hakol. Hakol yoducha, v'hakol yishabachucha, v'hakol yomru ein kadosh kadonai. Hame'e leolam kulo ul yoshvav, uvtuvo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reishit. Ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam b'chochma asita, mal'a ha'aretz kinyanecha. Hamelech hamromam levado me'az, hamashubach v'hamafo'a v'hamitnaseh mimot olam. Elohei olam, b'rachamecha harabim rachem aleinu. Adon uzenu, tsur miskabenu, magen yishenu, misgav ba'adenu. Or chadash al Zion, ta'eh v'nizkechu lanu mehera le'oro. Baruch atah Adonai, yotzeh ha'ma'orot. Ahava rabbah haftanu Adonai Eloheinu, chemla gadola v'yitera chamalta aleinu. Avinu malkeinu, ba'avur shimcha hagadol, uva'avur avotenu Shabbat chuvach. V'talamdem chukei chayim la'asot ritzonecha belevav shalem, ken tochonenu. Ha'erinenu b'toratecha, v'dahapek libeinu b'mitzvotecha. V'hayachet levavenu li'ahava u'l'yira et shemecha. V'ha'erinenu b'toratecha, v'dahapek libeinu b'mitzvotecha. V'hayachet levavenu li'ahava u'l'yira et shemecha. Nama'ano nevosh v'lo nikalem, ki hapoel yeshivat atah. Ha'erinenu b'toratecha, v'dahapek libeinu b'mitzvotecha. V'hayachet levavenu li'ahava u'l'yira et shemecha. Uvanu v'charta mikol am v'lashon, v'kerevtanu malkeinu l'shimcha hagadol b'yahava, lehodot lecha u'leyacherecha u'le'ahava et shemecha. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher b'yamo Yisrael b'yahava. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Va'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'otecha. V'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta b'ham b'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lachtecha b'derech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha u'kashartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotavot b'neinecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'hisharecha. We take a moment to read the second paragraph of the Shema to ourselves, joining together at the top of page 216. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor, Daber el bnei Israel v'amarta alehem, v'asu lahem tzitzit, al kanfei bigdeihem ledoratam, v'natnu al tzitzit hakanaf petil techelet, v'haya lachem letzitzit uritem oto uzachartem ekol mitzvot Adonai v'asitem otam v'lo tatiru acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem asher atem zonim achareihem למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני Adonai Elohechem. Emet v'yatziv v'kayam, u'mekubal v'tov hadavar hazeh aleinu le'olam va'ed. Emet Elohei olam malkeinu, Sur Yaakov magen yishenu, l'dor v'ador hu kayam, u'malchuto ve'emunato la'ad kayamet. Emet she'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu. Podenu umatzilenu meolam hu shemecha, ein Elohim zulatecha. Ezrat avotenu atahu meolam, magen umoshia lahem velivnehem acharehem b'chol dor vador. Asher ish yishma lemitzvotecha, v'toratecha udavarecha yasim al libo. Emet atahu rishon va'atahu acharon, umibaladecha ein lanu melech goel umoshia. Mimitzrayim ga'altanu Adonai Eloheinu, umibeit avadim peditanu. Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael, lecha anu shira b'simcha rabba, va'amru chulam. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha netzar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot, osei fala. Nora tehilot, osei fala. Shira chadasha, shibchu gahulim, leshimcha asfat hayam, yachad kulam. Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Sur Yisrael, Kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, Go'aleinu Adonai Savaot Shemo, Kadosh Yisrael, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. We rise together as we begin our Amidah on page 222. Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi tehilatecha. Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'Elohei emoteinu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Konei HaKol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Go'el Ibnei B'neihem, Lama'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Hoser u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Pokei Tzara. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye metim atah Rav lehoshia, Mohori tatal. Mechakel chayim b'chesed, Mechaye metim b'rachamim rabim, Somech noflim v'rofech olim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishanei afah, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit u'mechaye, u'matzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah lahachayot metim. Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hametim. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. We continue with our Amidah individually, joining together midway down page 234. Aseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. I invite you to take your seats as we turn together to the Torah service, which begins on page 268. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al שלושה דברים העולם עומד על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. I am about to have the honor of calling Nati to Torah for the first time, to read Torah for his community and his friends and family. He is reading Torah from his home, so this is a great time to set your Zoom view to speak of you. That way you'll see Nati come big on your screen when he starts reading from the Torah. You can do this by touching on the left-hand side of an iPad. There's a control there. Or clicking the button on the bottom right-hand side of your computer screen. That will help you set your Zoom view to speak of you. So it is my honor to call Mati up to Torah saying, Ya'amod, Ya'amod, Matityahu Yosef ben Yoram v'Rachel Leah, Aliyah Rishona haBar Mitzvah.
The portion I will be reading today tells the story of the daughters of Zelophehad. Zelophehad's 4 daughters were significant in the Torah because it was one of the only times that women stood up for their rights. Zelophehad died, and his daughters knew that unless they spoke up for themselves, the land that they should have rightly inherited from their father would be passed to their uncle because they were women and not men. The sisters made their demands for their inheritance to Moses. Moses listened to the women and took their case to God, and the ruling was changed. Their fight meant women were now able to inherit property. My Torah portion draws attention to the inequalities in ancient Israelite society. Sadly, in today's world, we continue to see inequalities manifesting in many different ways. In this current climate of a pandemic, pre-existing inequalities have become more prominent. We have heard countless times from the Parliament that the virus doesn't discriminate. But if we look at the facts, we learn that this is not true. The Office for National Statistics has confirmed that poverty and population density significantly increase the risk of being killed by the virus. There's evidence of this in our own country. Both Prince Charles and Prime Minister Boris Johnson were infected with the virus, demonstrating that no one was immune, but both lived, whilst those infected in the most deprived communities in inner cities were much more likely to die. This could be for many reasons. People in poorer families generally don't have jobs in which they can work from home, and many have no savings to fall back on. This, combined with often living in cramped conditions, means that people are more likely to catch the virus and consequently die. We as a community have a duty to help people who are less fortunate than us. Our society should be acting how Moses did. Moses listened to an oppressed group and gave them a voice. He used his high authority and acted straight away to help their cause. As a community, we should be following in Moses' footsteps. We should all think about those around us, about the injustice and inequalities that are prevalent in our society and in the world. We should listen to people and educate ourselves so that we can respond, take action, and make the world around us a better place. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach.
Baruch Adonai hamavorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Baruch Adonai, Cham Avora Leolam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu Melech Haolam, Asher bacha banu mikol chamim, V'natan lanu et Torato, Baruch Atah Adonai, Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Vatikravna benot Zelofchad, Ben Hefer, Ben Gilad, Ben Mahir, Ben Menashe, Lemishpechot Menashe, Ben Yosef, Ve'ele Shemot Benotav, Machla Noah, Vehogla Umilka Vetirtza, Veta'amotna Lifnei Moshe, Velifnei Elazar HaKohen, Velifnei Hansim Vechol Chayda, Petach Ochel Moed Le'mo, Avinu met במדבר, והוא לא היה בתוך העדה. חנועדים על אדוני בעדת קורח, כי בחטאו מת, ובנים לא היו לו. למה יגרע שם אבינו מתוך משפטו? כי אין לו בן, תנה לנו אחוזה בתוך אבינו. ויקרב משה את משפטו לפני אדוני. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן תורה.
Amen.
Yamot, Yamot, Daniel ben Yoram Vrachel Leah Aliyah Sheni.
Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMavorah le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bacha banu mikol hayamim, ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, כן בנות זלופחד דוברות נותן תיתן להן אחוזת נחלה בתוך אביכם, והעברת את נחלת אביכם לכן. ואל בני ישראל תדבר לאמור, איש כי ימות ובן אין לו, וחברתם את נחלתו לביתו. ואם אין לו בת, ונתתם את נחלתו לאחיו. ואם אין לו אחים, ונתתם את נחלתו לאחי אביו. ואם אין אחים לאביו, ונתתם את נחלתו לשרו הקרוב אליו ממשפחתו, וירש אותה. והייתה לבני ישראל להוקת משפט כאשר ציווה אדוני את משה. ויאמר אדוני אל משה, העלה אלך חברימך זה, וראה את הארץ אשר נתתי לבני ישראל, וראית אותה, ונאספת אל עמך גם אתה, כאשר נאסף אחרון אחיך, כאשר מריתם פי במקבצים במריבת חיידק, להקדישני במים לעיניכם, הם ממריבת קדש מתבצעים.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן.
מי שברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, ואמותינו שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את בר המצווה מתתיהו יוסף בן יורם ורחל Leah, שעלה לתורה. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless you, Matty, who having reached the age of bar mitzvah, has read Torah for your community. Matty, many of the skills you have needed during preparation for today have been the same skills that you need when flying a plane. You have needed to be a good communicator, show discipline, self-confidence, and commitment, have an enhanced ability to stay calm under pressure, as well as needing on-point technical skills, in this case, learning to decode the Hebrew language. So maybe those hours that you spent flying simulators and planes have helped you to reach this point. Your passion for flying also makes you the person that you are. Flying gives you a different perspective on the world, a perspective perhaps shared with the first ever human. In Talmud, the rabbis have a lengthy discussion about how tall that first human was. The first person stretched from one end of the earth to the other, said one rabbi. No, the first person reached from the earth to the skies, said the other rabbi. Regardless, they agreed that when the person began to thin, God shrunk them so that they were no longer big. It is interesting that the rabbis think the first person was so tall that they would always be looking down on earth, their heads up in the heavens. Perhaps that is because when you view the world from above, you are gifted with a different outlook on the world. You view a world untouched by sin, a world that looks more complete. When you fly an aeroplane, Matty, you too have that unique view of the world that many of us do not get to see. And maybe it's because of this different vantage that you approach your life in your own unique fashion. As you reach closer to the sun, you bring it down with you, bringing sunshine into the room at every moment. As you gain a different vantage point, you are able to be thoughtful and provocative with great sensitivity. As you view the world as more complete, you act with real emotional intelligence, always bringing your big heart and caring nature into every moment. May you use that unique perspective of yours to continue grappling with our heritage. May you continue to teach us with your curious nature. And in doing all of this, may you continue to be a source of pride to your family, your friends, and a very worthy adult member of our community. And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
I'm going to hand back over to Matty one last time to share with us the Bar Mitzvah prayer that he prepared in order to share with you today.
I started my early years of education at Aelith Kindergarten, and I know from photos and stories from my parents that it was a very happy time for me. Since then, Aelith has been a part of my life. Despite being only 5 and 7 years old, at my brother and sister's bar and bat mitzvah, both also at Aelith, I remember the pride I felt about being up on the bimah and carrying out the responsibilities allocated to me. My heritage teaches me that this feeling of pride in my Judaism is a heritage. Only 76 years ago, my Saba was taken from Poland to a labor camp in Siberia, and his family escaped by bribing the guards with his mother's jewelry that they had managed to take with them. Happily, he now lives free from fear and persecution in Israel. Today, I am grateful for this opportunity to stand before this open-minded and embracing Jewish community. I feel proud and joyful celebrating my transition into the next stage of my life in front of you today. At this point, I'm not sure of all the ways I want to stay involved with Aelith, but one thing I do know is that I would like to be a mentor. Becoming a mentor is just one way to give back some of the enrichment that others have given to me. I benefited from having all these experiences at Aelith so far, and I'm looking forward to taking the next steps towards my adult Jewish life and staying connected to this wonderful Jewish community.
So if you'll all join me at this moment with a blessing that marks a new moment and a special moment in our journeys. We say the Shechechianu together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Matty, I'm sure you can see faces filled with pride on your screen. So we're going to give everyone a moment to wish you Mazel Tov as we unmute you all now, and just a couple of minutes to wish Matty Mazel Tov.
You can't see me, I'm Ellen. I don't have a camera, but congratulations, you were just wonderful to hear. You read so beautifully.
Mazel tov.
Well done, Cyril.
Shalom.
From Cambridge.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov, Matty.
Thank you.
Wonderful bar mitzvah. So accomplished.
You sang like an angel, as I predicted.
Thank you.
Did beautifully.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Very special.
Mati Mazel tov.
So, sweetie. Mazel.
You will all have another moment to wish Matty Mazel Tov at the end of our service as we make Kiddush together, and you have that moment again to wish him Mazel Tov. We celebrate as a community together, but we also support people in our community who are not able to celebrate at this moment. We take a moment in every single one of our services to think of those who are not able to be with us, who are not able to log on to computers, who are feeling frail or unwell or need support in this time. So as we turn to our healing prayers, we invite you all to think of those who need our prayers for healing at this time. Avotenu Makor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach imotenu makor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We turn to page 270 as we conclude our Torah service with the words of Kaddish de Rabbanan. Yitzgazal v'yitzkadash shemei Rabbah, ba'alma divrach v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dichol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach leolam ulamei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithada v'yitale v'yithalal shemei di kudesha berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, diamiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Al Yisrael v'al Rabbanan v'al Talmidei Hon, v'al kol Talmidei Hon, v'al kol man diaskin ba'oraita, di ba'atral haden, v'di b'chol ata v'ata yehe lahon. Ulachon shlama rabba china v'chista, v'rachamin v'chayin arichin umzona, revicha ufarkana, min kodam avuhon di vishmaya, v'imru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'achol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'achol Yisrael, ve'achol ha'olam, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'achol Yisrael v'imru amen. For the first time ever in Aleph history today, we are going to have a special guest sermon from Rabbi Josh. That might not seem like a first time ever in Aleph history, but what's so special today is Rabbi Josh is actually giving this sermon, I think probably currently at Menorah Synagogue in Manchester, where his parents are. His parents are celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary, so Rabbi Josh is giving a sermon there. And due to the wonders of modern technology, and something we wouldn't be able to do if we were in the room together, is we get to hear Rabbi Josh's sermon from Manchester via his study, which he has recorded to share with you today. So we are going to take over your screens virtually and share with you the words that Rabbi Josh is currently reading in Manchester.
So that was easy. A group experiencing a systemic injustice, facing inequality in the law. Name it for the powers that be. It is recognized, their position is acknowledged as just, and it is acted upon. and thus built the story of the daughters of Zelophehad. Now, I don't want to play it down too much. This is an amazing and wonderful story. That it is there in our text at all is important and remarkable. It is a rare example in Torah of powerful women acting. In fact, not merely acting, but crafting Torah, as opposed to merely receiving it. This is the first moment in the biblical narrative when human beings are active partners in shaping the detail of law. As our colleague Sylvia Rothschild has put it, this is something entirely new in the narrative, for someone to come to Moses with a principled resolve, based on what they understand to be the right thing to do. Their example is a reminder to all of us, in the heart of our foundational narrative, that it is possible, it is necessary to stand up in the face of inequality, that law, even divine law, can be and should be challenged. It is little wonder then that this short story is a source of inspiration for many of us as we seek to craft a Judaism that is truly egalitarian, open, and progressive. But as a model of how change really happens, we know that things are not quite so simple. In fact, the Torah itself shows us that. Just a few chapters later, another voice, a counterclaim, appears. In our portion, it is established that daughters are to inherit in the absence of a male heir. But the men of the tribe of Manasseh object. If the daughters of Zelophehad inherit, but then choose to marry someone from another tribe, then ownership of their property, the inherited tribal land, would effectively pass into a different tribe, into that of their new husband. And this would diminish the ancestral portion assigned to their tribe. So there is a further ruling that women without brothers may indeed inherit, but then they must marry within their father's tribe. They may inherit, but their autonomy, their freedom to act with that inherited land is restricted. So in the long term, the land returns to the men of the tribe. The status quo is firmly re-established by those with power. What happens to the daughters of Zelophehad in rabbinic literature is also interesting. In our formative literature, they are subsumed into the rabbinic exercise itself. Their success is explained by their ability to play the rabbinic game. Various texts explain that they were wise, that they knew scripture. That is, they were successful in their claim because they behaved as good men should. Now, from one perspective, we can celebrate this transformation. As modern progressive Jews who see our Judaism as open to all, who celebrate having women scholars, women rabbis, it is a source of inspiration that in the Talmud these women are described as being chachmaniot, women of wisdom, darshaniot, expounders of Torah, tzidkaniot, righteous women. It gives our daughters permission to be those things too. But we should not be naive about what these terms are meant to do in the context of rabbinic literature. There they contribute to the idea that these are good women, to be contrasted, that is, with other women. It is an early version of Sheryl Sandberg's lean-in philosophy, in which women can learn to succeed by being more like the men. And of course, like good women, they were still, according to the rabbis, modest and virtuous, and really they understood their place. The words, "If our father had a son, we would not have spoken," are put into their mouths as a reminder. And heaven forfend that they should have been the ones that really initiated change. Moses, we are told by multiple texts, already knew that this was to be the law. Moses only went to God for the answer to show due deference. That is, Moses already knew. Any woman who has sat in a meeting and watched their idea being appropriated by the men around the table would recognize the revisionism. And of course, this is all the case, because the short story in our portion is not the way that dealing with inequality really works. We know it is much messier than that. Those with power rarely reply as God does, "Oh yes, their case is just. You know what? Let's just change." Real change is harder to achieve. It has to be worked at. It is not enough that we identify inequality and change merely appears. We know about the gender pay gap. We know about the lack of women in major leadership positions in many fields. We know about the disproportionate amount of work in the home done even by working women, exacerbated by the impact of pandemic. We know about the broken work culture in many professions that forces out those seeking any form of work-home balance or to be actively involved in the raising of their children. Those of us who were privileged to hear the lecture a couple of weeks ago by our member, Professor Shani Orgad, had to confront those realities head on. We know all of these things, and we can say about them that the claim for change is just, but real change needs a different form of action. And the same is true, of course, of the many other inequalities that remain within our society, so many of which have been highlighted by our shared experience of the last few months. Not least the disproportionate impact of COVID on Black and ethnic minority communities, on those with disabilities, and as our Bar Mitzvah has taught in his Devar Torah, on those with lower income, including, of course, many working in caring professions, clapped for, but not yet paid a living wage. Knowing and naming whatever the message of our short story is rarely sufficient. It is no surprise, therefore, that change often comes in the wake of trauma. True changes to inequality often follow catastrophe. In his book, The Great Leveler, Austrian academic Walter Scheidel argues that real societal leveling has historically happened mainly in the wake of violent ruptures. He calls these the 4 horsemen of leveling: mass mobilization, war, revolution, state collapse, or catastrophic plague. And this is why earlier on this year, some were expressing expectation of a radical reimagining of society in the wake of our current pandemic. But any change, let alone radical change, now seems deeply unlikely, whatever the talk of building back better. So what are we to learn from the Benot Zlofchad? Their story is hugely important. They are a source of inspiration for those of us who wish to build a Judaism which is equal and progressive. Chachmaniot, Darshaniot, Sidkaniot. They are truly worthy of the names. But what they are not is a model of how change happens. Torah and rabbinic literature seek to restrict and to redefine and to re-establish the status quo. And of course, we know that this happens in our reality too. So if we believe that a cause is just, it is not enough to just say it. Real change is much harder than this. Real change demands of us hard work. Shabbat Shalom.
The technology may not have worked perfectly at every moment, but Rabbi Josh's sermon will be available to read online on the website if you did not manage to catch it all. We turn to conclude our service with the words of the Aleinu on page 310, our prayer and pledge as Jews that we will do exactly what Rabbi Josh said, work hard to create real change. We rise together. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים, ונתן לנו את תורתו, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אינות, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתיב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשבותה אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. And we turn to page 313. Al כן נקווה לך, אדוני אלוהינו, לראות מהרה בתפארת עוזך, להעביר גלולים מן הארץ, והאלילים קרות יכרתון, לתקן עולם במלכות שדי, וכל בני בשר יקראו בשמך, להפנות אליך כל ראשי ארץ, יכירו וידעו כל יושבי תבל, כי שותפים כולנו בתיקון עולמך. כי המלכות שלך היא, ולעולמי עד תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. As part of being a community, we celebrate together. We mark the joys that come in people's life cycle and the transitionary moments in people's lives. As a community, we also mourn together. We support those who come to our community having lost loved ones, and we allow them the space they need to grieve. On this Shabbat, we mourn the deaths of Ilan Hirschfeld, Aharon Lewin, and Rabbi Willie Wolf. We wish all of those who mourn for them many happy memories. We also think of all those in the Shloshim or the Shana, the periods of time since the death of a loved one. And we think of those who died at this time in years past, of Miriam Baron Cohen, Joseph Berger, Harry Blacker, Nicholas Breslaw, Leslie Berkman, Samuel Donnenberg, Rose Finlay, Mary Freeman, Simon Garfield, Estelle Goldman, B.T. Goldstaub, Jack Goodman, Raymond Green, Joseph Hassanson, Eileen Isaacs, David Duran, Naomi Koppel-Mendelsohn, Ashley Kossoff, Mick Lehman, Eva Levin, May Levitt, Lorna Lippman, Lionel Lister, Bernard Lyons, Irene Marcus, Samuel Miller, Belle Mitzman, Henry Meyer Cooper, Shoshana Parnas, Simon Rosenberg, Eunice Ross, Oscar Sheldon, Bernard Simon, Stanley Soven, Trudy Springson, Lottie Stern, Dorothy Tesla, and Marek Svelnabil. Zichronam Livracha, may their memory be for a blessing. Wherever you are, if you come to this Shabbat in mourning, I invite you to join with me in leading your community in the Kaddish on page 316. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah, bi'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon, uv'chaye dichol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman karev v'imru amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevarach leolam olamei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach, v'yit pa'ar v'yit roman v'yit naseh, v'yit hada v'yit ale v'yit halal, shemedi kudisha berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, diamiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom bimramav, Hu ya'aseh shalom, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל העולם, ואמרו, Amen. And please take your seats. We turn together to page 320 to end our service with the words of Adon Olam. Adon Olam asher malach v'terem kol yetzir nivra li'et nasa k'cher psokol azay melech shamo nikra v'yacharei kichlot hakol leva'ato yimloch nora v'hu haya v'hu hoveh v'hu yeh b'tifara v'hu echad v'ein sheni להמשיל לו להכבירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמזרח והוא אלי בחי גואלי וסחב לי ביום צרה והוא ניסי ומנוסי מנת כוסי ביום אקרא בידו הפקיד רוחי בעת אישן ויעירה ועם רוחי גבייתי אדוני לי ולא יירא. I invite you at this moment, if you have Kiddush with you in your homes, to go and get it as we prepare to make Kiddush together. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. זכור את יום השבת לקדשו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן. L'chaim. So we won't make hamotzi together, as we encourage you to go and wash your hands beforehand and to do hamotzi with your family. So please do wish each other Shabbat Shalom. We're going to unmute you all now, but from me and the Beit Tefillah, Shabbat Shalom and Mazel Tov.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom, Cyril.
Shabbat
Shalom,
shalom.
Simone.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Adam and Golda.
Shabbat shalom, Paul.
Shabbat shalom. Shavua
Shalom,
tov.
Simone.
Shalom, Aubrey.
Shabbat shalom, Cyril.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Ellen and Lawrence. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Where's your jacket, Cyril?
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Judith.
Thank you, and you too.
Thanks. Shabbat shalom.
Anyway, they say lots of love.
Shabbat shalom. Gideon.